There's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Liverpool have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim tries from distance. And it's Chouameni. Liverpool have a free kick. Chiesa. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Koundé. He won't be happy with that one. And that is out of play. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Aims beyond the... Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Chiesa. And here's Isak. And that's an excellent interception. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele picks it up out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Dembele! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulls it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
McAllister. That's going wide left. McAllister. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
McAllister must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And here's Chiesa. Tries to pass it through. Tries to cross. .30 gone. Chiesa. Caught offside that time. That's destined for the flank. Olise. That's a little off target. It's anyone's ball now. Has another go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Chiesa clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Isak. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Olise. Olise has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And it's Koundé. Olise gets into a good position. And the finish! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he's well positioned here. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
France looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we get things going again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a sharp finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Some really good ball movement. Mohamed Salah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chiesa. And it's Szoboszlai. He'll try from distance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match
Now
was
it's Olise.
29,814.
Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Szoboszlai. Saliba carries the ball down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister. Conte. Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. McAllister.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Chiesa. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 3, Ento. Number 18.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a pretty loose pass. Always goal side.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Endo. Olise. And he cuts out the supply. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking to play him in. He's going for goal! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Olise fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Endo. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Isak. He's chosen to go back. And it's Endo. And here's Szoboszlai. And it's slung out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Robertson. And it's Gravenberch. McAllister. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Shot a goal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that's that. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was
Security
probably
staff
more
for each
slugfest than a
please
game
report
of
to the
football,
staff room
but I actually
immediately.
found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Liverpool have opted for a fourth. He's in, one all. He's having a shot! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really...
Somerslide! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a... He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
No, that was never going to make it. Rabiot. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. He has found the way through. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's played through for him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ekitike. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. There's the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Jones. Gravenberg. Nicely spread. Olise has created one goal already. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get... Real chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And yes, it's him again. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gravenberg. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Gravenberg. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Ekitike. Olise. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Koundé. Jones wins the duel this time. Ekitike. And here's Jones. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute
Jones.
at a time.
He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe. France are... That's it, 45 minutes up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
With the
has to
owner of a
resist
blue
change
car
at this
parked
stage.
outside the stadium gate. Kindly
France
remove it,
firmly
as it
in
is about to
control
be
at the
towed
break.
away.
2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again. Ekitike. That pass has been well intercepted. Good take, and is he in? Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the goalkeeper. No way through there. And he plays one through. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted. Shot, surely!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
And that's gone loose. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Olise. Ekitike.
For this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
29,514.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Over to the right flank. Jones.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Isak. Soboslai. And the shot! Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Olise.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Isak. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Frimpong. And the shot! Off the post! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Expertly cut out. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up!
Coming on the field.
Oh no, he's got that completely wrong.
Number 18, Gakpo. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 3, Endo. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to retrieve it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Salah. And it's Dembele. France have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Szoboszlai. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Szoboszlai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision, takes a shot! Goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And in a trice, the substitute shot a goal! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Has been indicated.
Look at the space here. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Ah, that's a fine interception. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Watch the screen for train departure times from
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's Thuram. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for the run. Dembele ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Well, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And Endo. Frimpong. Tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe succumbs to the pressure. Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberg. And it's Salah. And here's Gakpo. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we're halfway through extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution on the field, number 26.
And we're off for the final time.
Coming on to replace him is
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Now the cross, getting up there! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai. Cross flock. Gakpo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wits! He's had it taken off him. Endo. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Gakpo. Spread to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. It's almost time. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Gakpo is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Liverpool are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save. Szoboszlai, the third man up. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
That's a brilliant read.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Ekitike, chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Somerslide! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And it's come back out to him.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And here's Isak. Isak has a look up and drives it forward. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's a throw-in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's Dembele.
That's good play from him.
That's the throw. Elects to cross. France still without a single shot on target. Jones. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jones.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Gravenberg. Conte. And it's Rabiot. For Olise. Threads one in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Foot in. Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gravenberg.